Hey friends, on this episode of Doodle the Travel Bug, we are bringing you the state of Pennsylvania's most famous and iconic food.
Number 10!
First on our list of iconic PA food, we traveled to Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, to the Just Born Company, to seek out a popular marshmallow treat found especially at Easter time, the Peep. This popular chick-shaped candy has been around for more than 60 years.
Number 9!
Next on our list is 2 beef patty special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickle, onion on a sesame seed bun. In 1967, Jim Deligatti, a franchisee from western Pennsylvania, created this famous double burger sandwich and sold it for 45 cents. The Irwin, Pennsylvania McDonald's has a small Big Mac museum that gives the history of this iconic sandwich and has a 14-foot sculpture of McDonald's most popular burger.
Number 8!
Number 8 brings us to Latrobe, Pennsylvania, where a 23-year-old pharmacist apprentice created the world's most beloved sundae, the banana split. The original is 3 scoops of ice cream, vanilla, strawberry, and chocolate snuggled between a sliced lengthwise banana topped with chocolate, strawberry, and pineapple sauce. Add some whipped cream, chopped nuts, and a maraschino cherry, and you got yourself the American classic, the banana split.
That would be a good spot. Strawberry jam spot. When you mix this up, it tastes like strawberry jam. So, that tastes good, so you should try it. Number 7.
Number 7, we travel to Amish country, Lancaster, Pennsylvania, for some shoofly pie. This Pennsylvania Dutch cuisine got its name because the pie is made with a thick molasses and brown sugar. When cooling outdoors, its sweetness overload would attract flies. Thus, shoofly pie was named.
Number 6.
Number 6, we are in Pittsburgh for Prantell's Bakery for its famous burnt almond cake. In 1970, owner Henry Prantell traveled to California for a baking competition, where bakers were encouraged to use almonds in new and exciting ways. Needless to say, he won, and Prantell's has been serving this magnificent buttercream and toasted almond square custard yellow cake the same way ever since.
Number 5.
Next on the list is pretzels. Now, Pennsylvania did not invent the pretzel, but PA produces 80% of America's pretzels, hard and soft. And congratulations if you live in Pennsylvania. Your state is also responsible for the biggest consumption of this salty snack.
Number 4.
Number 4, and we're back in Pittsburgh at Peroni Brothers for their famous signature sandwich of grilled meat and cheese, an oil and vinegar coleslaw, tomatoes, and of course, French fries. The Peroni sandwich started in 1933 with a food cart, and they eventually got a small storefront in downtown Pittsburgh, and the addition of French fries was kind of a happy accident. They had a big shipment of potatoes they were frying up, and a large part of their customers were truck drivers, and they wanted the fries, but they wanted to be able to eat with one hand while driving, so the owner just slapped the French fries on, and there they stay.
Number 3.
Number 3 takes us back to the city of brotherly love. For this iconic food, we're going to hand it off to our good buddies, the Sorgi Stories. They're a YouTubing family, a father and son duo who crisscross the country, following baseball and tasty bites. And they're bringing you Philadelphia's tomato pie.
Tomato pie in itself is sort of a spin-off of what people think of as a very traditional Sicilian pizza. I grew up eating Sicilian pizza, something called sfincione, which is a very thick crust but very light type of crust. Tomato-based, very little cheese on it. Tomato pie sort of goes with that theme, but it doesn't have a lot of what sfincione has, which is fishy type stuff like anchovies. You don't like anchovies. Look at the goodness. Almost all tomato, very little cheese. Just a sprinkling of Parmesan. It's so simple. Almost just 3 ingredients with a few herbs. The tomatoes are so killer good. The kid doesn't like tomatoes. If you do, you're gonna love this.
Number 2.
Next, we travel to the sweetest place on earth, Hershey, Pennsylvania. Chocolate literally built this town. In 1896, Milton Hershey built a milk processing plant to help him refine his recipe for milk chocolate, a way to cut the cost of chocolate making and make it more affordable to the masses. As we take a break and run off some of these calories, here are a couple honorable mentions. And don't forget to subscribe to be part of our never-ending road trip. Pottsville, Pennsylvania is home to Yuengling, America's oldest brewery, where they offer tours of their factory and their caves that are located 50 feet below the factory. Wow. Marco, do you remember why they built these caves? Did you hear what he said?
Cool beer.
To refrigerate it, naturally refrigerate it. It always stays 50 degrees no matter what the temperature outside is. No taste for you.
No,
Taste for me.
no.
Don't you really do the tours for the free samples at the end? And here you get 2 free samples of beer per guest who's 21 or over, and then the kids both got birch beer. And lastly, one of America's favorite condiments was invented in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania by Henry John Heinz in 1869.
Number 1.
And our top spot could go to nothing else but the cheesesteak, a Philly cheesesteak to be exact. Now, everyone likes to weigh in on where you can get the best one, and there's that famous rivalry of the two across the street from each other, Pat and Gino's. But the cheesesteak was invented by Pat in 1930. Pat Oliveri was a hot dog vendor that threw some thin beef on his grill one day, and the rest is tasty history.
How are you supposed to eat this thing?
I think you'll manage.
So yummy. For more unique travel shows, like and subscribe to see where Doodlebug goes next.